Hi, I am Anna. I come from www.ntvforex.com. Aussie CPI Q2 Ttrimmed means CPI 0.1 vs Reuters poll 0.1 PCT.http ntvforex.com News ID 4A5D89 0132 GMT by Ross J. Burland. Australia's Q2 Consumer Price Index data has just been released, including two of the several underlying measures that the central bank looks at. Australia Q2 RBA Ttrimmed means CPI 0.1 PCT QQ Reuters poll 0.1 PCT. Australia Q2 CPI all groups 1.9 PCT QOQ Reuters poll 2.0 PCT. Australia Q2 RBA weighted median CPI 0.1 PCT QOQ Reuters poll 0.1 PCT. Australia Q2 RBA Ttrimmed means CPI 1.2 PCT YOY Reuters poll 1.4 PCT. Australia Q2 CPI all groups 0.3 PCT YOY Reuters poll 0.4 PCT. Australia Q2 RBA weighted median CPI 1.3 PCT YOY Reuters poll 1.2 PCT. Australia Q2 RBA weighted median CPI 1.3 PCT YOY Reuters poll 1.2 PCT. AUD/USD implications. Given the extreme condition of the economy in Q2, the RBA is unlikely to place much weight on this data, analysts at Westpac argued. However, the price has printed a fresh low to 0.7149 in a move of just 14 pips. Australian June 20 Consumer Price Index Full Report. The Consumer Price Index CPI fell 1.9% in the June 2020 quarter according to the Australian Bureau of Statistics ABS. Chief economist for the ABS, Bruce Hockman said this was the largest quarterly fall in the 72-year history of the CPI. The June quarter fall was mainly the result of free childcare 95.0%, a significant fall in the price of automotive fuel 19.3% and a fall in preschool and primary education 16.2%, with free preschool being provided in NSW, Victoria, and Queensland. Mr. Hockman said excluding these three components, the CPI would have risen 0.1% in the June quarter. Description of the Consumer Price Index. The Consumer Price Index released by the RBA and republished by the Australian Bureau of Statistics is a measure of price movements by the comparison between the retail prices of a representative shopping basket of goods and services. The trimmed mean is calculated as the weighted mean of the central 70% of the quarterly price change distribution of all CPI components, with the annual rates based on compounded quarterly calculations. Subscribe our channel to receive the news as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. If you want to read real-time news, text messages to MT5 Expert Advisors page at https://m.me/mt5.expert.advisors.